Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brando with Brando Sports World here, and today I'm going to do a What Did We Learn on the Florida Gators. So, just recently, as you already know, the Florida Gators took a very tough first season loss against the Utah Utes. But to be honest with you guys, I'm going to give you a different perspective than what most people are going to give you. The whole game and the response nationally, man, it just seems to me like it's just a little bit of an overreaction. You, as a Florida Gators fan, you might disagree with that, and that's perfectly fair, perfectly fine. But man, Utah is without a doubt a top 10 team. And now I know that they were without quarterback Cam Rising. That defense, guys, is absolutely no joke. Overall, losing by only 13 points to a team that I believe should easily be ranked in the top 10 is not a bad enough reason to say, hey, this season's over. We should be waving our white flag. Surrender. Guys, there's still 11 games, and there's little details that need to be kinked out that I think they definitely can do. First and foremost, though, guys, Graham Mertz is obviously no Anthony Richardson, but at least he did manage the game somewhat well. He completed over 70% of his passes, and he threw for a touchdown with only one interception. So yeah, he could have done a little bit better, but honestly, he didn't throw a ton of interceptions this game, and they really had to rely on his offensive arm because that running game is just not there yet. Offensively, as a team, they definitely have to get better at those third down conversions. They actually only went 1 for 13, so that's just very disappointing. They got to get closer to that 50% mark and get at least 6 out of 13. 5 out of 13 would have maybe put them in this game just a little bit more. They also need to find an answer on that rushing game, guys. Like I was saying, the offensive line had trouble creating those holes, and it was just really hard for Etienne to just find any type of opening whatsoever, and he had not much to work with, so it was really tough for him. But again, give credit to Utah's defense because those guys are strong and they're very stout on that defensive line. So some other positive takeaways, though. Florida, man, they outgained Utah in total yards. Florida had 346 yards to Utah's 270. So quite a bit of a difference for a team that won 24-11. So obviously that's a positive thing there. Also, Florida had more first downs than Utah. So obviously they are moving the ball, and most of the time it was because of the passing. Obviously, like we spoke about earlier, Graham Mertz did a lot of passing this game. They really had to rely on his arm. The biggest takeaway that I'd love to give you is that Florida can and will work out some of these things this week against McNeese State. I believe that's who they're playing. Should be an easy win, and hopefully they can make those type of adjustments and make a big step before we start getting into the SEC play. They are going to go up against some tough teams, guys, in the SEC conference. But Gator fans, don't listen to the national media and especially fellow SEC fans. Teams right now, they're going to be talking all kinds of crap on you guys. They seem to think that you're an easy target, but man, look who you're playing, all right? You're playing freaking Utah. Who's Georgia playing? Georgia's playing UT Martin, Alabama, Middle Tennessee State. Now, no disrespect to Alabama fans, and we know Alabama's a damn good team too, but Middle Tennessee State is a solid team. But Georgia going up against UT Martin, those are just some examples. You guys went up against Utah, so don't listen to the outside noise. Just keep on pushing through. There's still some positives to take away from this. And I will also say this. Utah's defense, like I said, very good, very strong. And Utah, them itself, they will be one of the better teams you play all season long. They're better than most of the SEC teams that you're going to play this season. Keyword being most. Not all teams, but most of them. So guys, if you really like this video right now. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have a bunch of Florida Gators content this year. Some SEC content as well for some of the other teams. But yeah, with that, I'll let you go, and I look forward to see you on the next video.